Brandon Phillips of the Cincinnati Reds, their second baseman. This is why I like this story, because Brandon Phillips has a peculiar reputation. Right, Rick?
Definitely.
Yeah, he's sort of a hothead. He's gotten into some fights.
He's gotten in a fight with Yadier Molina behind the plate. They had a benches clearing brawl, so you could see different sides of him, especially in this story.
Because he tapped Yadier Molina's knee with his bat, right?
It was a heavy bat, okay?
And he's just thought of as a hothead. He's been accused of not hustling, I believe, a couple of times. But it turns out that, we don't know these guys. We base our whole ideas of these guys, often these athletes and celebrities, based on an incident or two. Like maybe Mel Gibson is awesome. Brandon Phillips, on an off day, is at dinner somewhere. And he's eating some food, and he starts checking his Twitter account, right? And he gets a tweet from a guy named, a kid named Connor Eccles. And he's following Brandon Phillips. And Connor Eccles sends a tweet that says, hey, Brandon Phillips, essentially, you should really come to my 14 and under Cincinnati Flames game, which is in Westchester tonight, which I guess is a suburb of Cincinnati. And Brandon Phillips says, well, he was on his off day. He was eating. The game was at 6:15, and he finished eating at 6:10, and he thought, well, the game's around the corner. I might as well go to the game. And Brandon Phillips finishes dinner, and he drives over to the ballpark to see the 14 and under game. And these kids, we got a picture. These kids there's Brandon Phillips with the Westchester Flames, in Westchester, the Cincinnati Flames. And then this kid, Connor Eccles, he goes 3 for 5.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And he takes pictures, he signs autographs. God bless Brandon Phillips. He doesn't call the press first. He doesn't do anything. It's great. And it turns out he's one of the best guys on the Reds at dealing with the fans. So whatever, he's a hothead. He's emotional. I love Brandon Phillips. God bless him. I'm sold on Brandon Phillips for life. Another good guy, 6th-round pick of the Chicago Bears, J.T. Thomas. You're a Bears fan, right, Rick?
I absolutely am.
This guy's from West Virginia. Again, he was the 6th-round pick of the Bears, and so he's already a good guy because he helps out his father and his stepmother. They have 3 younger kids, so are his, I guess, half-brothers and sisters. He's got a 2-year-old sister, Raquel. He's got a 4-year-old brother, AJ. He takes them to school, but then he's also got a special needs brother, Jared, who's 7, and every day he rides the bus with Jared because Jared is autistic. How great is this kid? How great is J.T. Thomas? So he rides the bus with his 7-year-old autistic brother, and then it turns out the bus driver says to him one day, hey, there's a 14-year-old girl on the bus too who has spina bifida, and she's in a wheelchair, and she's from she's from
Lakeview.
She's from a suburb of Chicago, and she'd moved to West Virginia, and she's a really big Bears fan, and this guy had just gotten drafted by the Bears. So he went back and talked to her, right?
Yeah, he got word about it and then went up and talked to her. They kind of, I guess they hit it off enough that they went to the dance together.
And now they're getting married, which in West Virginia is totally legal. So he goes back and talks to her, which is fantastic, which is really sweet. And then apparently she tells him about how she wants to go to the prom, and it'd be great to have a date to the prom. And then his stepmom gets involved and realizes, JT, I think she would like you to ask her to the prom. And so he asks her to the prom, and they go to the prom. And it turns out he starts tweeting that before the prom, he's a little nervous.
He had some butterflies in his stomach.
Yeah, and he writes, I feel like it was meant to be. She just happened to be a Bears fan, and she was on my brother's bus, and I happened to get selected by the Bears. I'm glad she accepted me. It's a nice kid. What
you left out, though, is that she got turned down by a date with an 8th grader to go to the dance.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. And that 8th grader had been drafted by the Packers. What a punk. That 8th grader was Joakim Noah.
Shut up, Ben. Come on.
He says, we'll definitely be the hottest couple of the dance. I'm pretty sure the kids will get a kick out of me being there. She'll really feel like the best person on campus when we arrive. You know what? I think he's right. Anyway, they go to the prom. The kids made a huge fuss over it. It's great. She was very happy. He makes his This is a great guy. Brandon Phillips, J.T. Thomas, they're a great guy.